What up, y'all? It's Thursday, and I have finally worked through the difficult situations of trying to get this extraordinary, magical, beautiful, disaster-avoiding, recently birthday having a songstress that's amazing. It's finally here. I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get this started. What up, y'all? This is hype-radio.com. I am your man, Shadow, and tonight we have a special, and I do mean special, situation for you. Tonight we have Miss Stacey Angela, who's going to bless us with a couple of her specials, and we dropping phones and everything. So let's go ahead and fix this up real quick.
Calling, it's vibrating. That's why, so.
Hold on, Dad.
Hit decline.
Hold on, Dad. She'll have to hit you back. Calling his baby. Can't be mad at that.
Sorry, Dad. And I'm on live too.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Whoops.
But you know, we're here tonight with Miss Stacey Angela to talk about her past, her present, and what her future is going to be. Because if it's anything like her music, that future's gonna be bright than a motherfucker. Thank you for waiting and dealing with the bullshit I've been serving and blessing me with your talent and your presence. I really do appreciate that. So let's go ahead and get it started. Exactly, Miss Angela. Well, let's go ahead and start with first. How you end up with two first names?
It's my first name and my middle name.
Yeah. First and middle name. We won't ask for the last because we ain't telling on nobody.
Yeah.
So with that, how long have you been doing music?
Well, I started, the first time I ever recorded in a studio, I was 13.
Wow.
I did a cover of Brandy and Monica, The Boy Is Mine.
Ooh.
I love music forever, but that was my first studio experience. My dad kind of just raised me in music. He was always around musicians. He makes guitars from scratch, so it's in me, not on me.
Wait a minute,
So,
Dad, who was just calling me guitar?
yeah.
I should have answered
Shout
that
out,
call.
yeah, shout out AE Custom Guitars.
I need a guitar.
Hit my dad if you need a custom guitar. He's dope.
Start that again. Let's give Dad his brain. Let's go.
AE Custom Guitars, and that stands for Albert Ernest, which is my grandpa, my dad's dad. Yeah, he named the company after my grandpa, and he makes everything from scratch. He goes and gets the wood. He built a wood shop in his house where he only builds guitars in that area. So yeah,
That's
he's
incredible.
dope.
Now, with him building guitars, do you play guitar?
I don't, but my older daughter does.
Older daughter.
Yeah. The younger one plays piano and clarinet and bass clarinet.
Okay, as amazing as your children sound, it's even more amazing that you have two of them.
Yes, I do.
Wow, and you got your own little band, pretty much, between them.
Yeah, but I'm not cool enough to be in their band. You know how it is with kids. I'm never cool enough no matter what I do.
Ladies, you might want to get Mom involved because you might want to get on that train because it's moving fast. Now, I was trolling one day through the gram, bored at the job, phone on mute, and I'm scrolling, I'm seeing this beautiful young woman sing, and I was like, I wonder what she sounds like, and I hit it, and you sent chill bumps up my arm and down my spine, to the point I went and asked my supervisor, excuse me, you listen to hip hop and R&B, right? Well, yes, I do. What do you think of her? Bloop. And she's like, oh. I was like, that's all I need here. Love your music. About 5 minutes later, blink.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I was like, oh shit, she is responding. How important is it to you to interact with your, we'll call them what they are, your fans?
It's everything. You can't be an artist without fans. I mean, you can be an artist without fans, but what is an artist without fans? Like, I like talking to people sometimes.
Yeah, I get that. Because I know sometimes some cats get a little stupid.
Right. But if somebody appreciates my art, of course I'm going to respond. Because
Okay.
I appreciate that they appreciate it, you know?
Right. Now, with Pops making guitars, the daughters playing every instrument there is under the sun, for you to be in the studio first time at age 13, What caused your love to want to do that? Because to go into the studio at 13, yeah, it might seem exciting and everything, but it's a little scary. But something had to send you on a mission. What were you in the studio at 13 for?
So it was my dad's friend, and he had a studio in his house. It was a legit studio. It was like downstairs under the house in
Oh.
Oakland.
Okay.
And you know, he had a booth and everything. Like, it was real professional because he was a professional artist. He used to be in a rock band like in the early 90s, and then he started doing like R&B, soul, neo soul
Ooh. Ooh.
by himself. And so he had his own studio so he could record himself.
Okay.
And so when my dad and everyone kind of caught on to like, oh, Stacey can kind of sing, even though I had really bad stage fright, I was just like, well, I really like this Brandy song. Like,
All right here.
Can I record? Can I just like see what it's like to get on the microphone?
Now, I can kind of see you being like that, but I can also see you like downplaying what you do.
For sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, I just want to do this because you gotta. The feeling I get from you is kind of like a strong gospel background, but an Alicia Keys feel also. Have you heard that before, or?
Not the gospel part. Alicia Keys for sure. And I mean, that's somebody that I enjoy singing her music. But it was just, I don't know, I just grew up on 90s R&B. I mean, I grew up on a lot of different stuff, to be real. Like, my dad and my grandparents, they listened. I can name artists that most people don't even know.
Okay.
Like before Frank Sinatra and the Rat Pack, like old, like 40s stuff, 50s stuff. So my dad liked all of that. And then my mom was like Sade, smooth jazz, you know, KKSF 103.7, and then sometimes 102.9, KBLX, you know.
Ooh, classic
That's from the parents, but then like from the cousins and the sister, it was like that's where the R&B and the hip hop came in, and then of course watching MTV as a kid and VH1, and I would watch Behind the Music, and you know, so
Okay.
it's a good mix of everything.
So with all that being said, who does Stacey Angela listen to? I know you got this wide variety of artists, but it's got to be somebody that going to the studio, going to hang out with the kids, or just in the mood. You jump in the car, you hit play. What's playing?
Well, when I jump in the car, it's either silence or my friends. It's usually, I listen to a lot of my friends' music because all of my friends are artists.
The support is real, I see.
Yeah.
Wow, you're a breath of fresh air. Yeah. So, you mentioned Town Biz. Now, where are you from?
So I'm from the Bay Area. I was born technically in Castro Valley. We lived in San Leandro. So the first city I ever lived in was in San Leandro, but kind of got split up between parents. So mom moved to San Ramon, so it was like the suburbs, and then dad was still on the Hayward, San Leandro side. And then at a certain point, I actually got sent away. So then when I was 14, I lived in Virginia. So I grew up with a lot of like East Coast kids and, you know, go-go dancing and reggae. And, you know, so it was like I absorbed all of that culture. And then I got sent to Utah. We don't even talk about that. And then I got sent to Arizona, and that's where I graduated high school.
Utah sounded like it was a sentence. Like, I don't want to go there.
It was a 3-month sentence.
I was only bullshitting, but then we definitely ain't gonna talk about Utah. We gonna leave Utah right where the fuck it is.
Right.
Okay, so you've been doing a lot of singing on the gram. Do you get a feeling like I want to sing this song right now, let's go on the gram, or is this part of your promo run?
No, I've been doing covers for a long time. It's just that they slowly had started getting attention, but they've gotten more attention since I started releasing my own music, because now people are really paying attention and listening to me. And now the covers are kind of just for fun. Sometimes it feels like a chore, because I know I got to do it, because people look forward to it, you know? Like when I do my covers, people are waiting on them. Yeah.
I ain't gonna even lie, I do. I definitely do. But the covers is cool, but I have your music. And the covers is, like I said, it's cool, but it doesn't serve you justice. Some of your not some. Every song that I've gotten has been just perfection.
What's your favorite one?
I like Time. I like Stay.
Stay was the first song I released
Ooh.
as an artist.
Matter of fact, a couple of your songs have made here on Hype Dash Radio my favorite show, which is called Pillow Talk. The stuff you're saying in your music fits so perfectly in it.
Sounds like it.
And in some of your and in some of your music just fits so perfect on the show that we're on tonight called Drip Sessions. You have a neo soul vibe to it. It's a relaxed vibe. It's a show where women can really identify what you're saying, but at the same time, grown ass men can really listen to your song. And like I say, Apple is an amazing tool because I've been playing your music in the car going to and from work. Like my partner calls me an R&B thug. I don't know why, but that's what he calls me. And you've hit my list.
Oh,
So
thank you.
so congratulations. But thank you for being who you are. Now, we have 2 songs tonight that you're going to perform.
Yes.
But before we get there, when Miss Stacey Angela is going to go to the studio, what is some of the things that she needs to go to the studio to be the songstress that she is?
My phone to write lyrics. That's it. I'm very simple. And maybe some tea. I was upset with myself because I forgot my electric kettle. So I had to stop at 7-Eleven. Yeah, I know. I had to stop at 7-Eleven to go get hot water and tea because I left everything at home. Yeah, my manager was laughing at me too. He didn't even know electric kettles were a thing.
Neither did I just right now. Like,
Yeah.
electric kettle. Like,
Yeah, you know, like when girls get their hair braided and they gotta dip the braids after, they're usually like heating the water up in electric kettles.
I guess I look like I'm around a bunch of girls that get their hair done and be dipping in electric kettles.
Yeah, you look like you be around a lot of girls. I was trying to help you.
We weren't talking about Utah, so we go skip over that one. So you forgot your electric kettle, and shout out to the manager because he has definitely got a treasure on his hands. Like I know he's working hard, but he can't be working that damn hard because to be lucky enough to get an artist like yourself who is well grounded, has a real talent, and is willing to put in the work that you put in, that makes it easy on him. So shout out to the manager who's doing his thing.
Shout out Corey.
Now, how did you and your manager connect?
We connected through T. Carrier, who I met way earlier this year because I asked him to feature on my song On My Way, which is the title track of my EP, On My Way. And Corey actually started managing T first.
Okay.
And then it kind of just all linked up and it just, like, it organically happened. It wasn't anything that was planned out. So shout out to Terrence, T.
Shout
Carrier.
out to Mr. Carrier. Because On My Way, low-key is a slap.
Yeah, you gotta get him on here.
The invitation is out. Mr. Manager, go ahead and take care of that. We gonna get Mr. Carrier here because On My Way, like I said, that was the second song that I picked up on because so once I found you, I had to go find the page, and I was like, what is he doing here? And I was like, let me go to the car, find this, turn the music on. I'm like, okay, this goes.
Yeah.
Now, he's on your song.
Mm-hmm.
And you're getting a lot of play on that song.
Mm-hmm. That song has been played all over the world.
What was it like to hear that your music was out like that and you first heard it someplace where you didn't have to hit play?
When I heard it on KMEL, I cried. Because I used to call KMEL when I was a kid to request songs, to try to talk to. I remember one time I called and Sana G was interviewing Tyrese.
Shout out Sana G.
And I got to talk to Tyrese as a kid. I used to request songs. I used to try to win concert tickets. And then it's like I'm sitting there looking at my radio in the car. It says 106 KMEL. And my song just starts playing. Shout out to Hella Erie because he's the one that has been playing it. It's been on there for like 4 months now. He plays it every Friday. So shout out Erie, my brother.
Shout out to Brett, because I know here personally, you in several folders, so you constantly gonna be in rotation here on Hype Radio.
Thank you.
Where has your music taken you?
I have performed in Mexico. I've performed in Canada. I shot a music video and recorded a song in Canada as well.
Okay.
I've performed in Miami, Texas, all up and down California, Santa Cruz hella times. Where else? Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, in Arizona.
Now, you'd have been all around the world in I.
Oh, and New York.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Now, recently you were overseas, having a good time, making a beautiful beach even more beautiful than it was. And then God said, let me move some stuff around. You actually got caught in a hurricane in Cabo.
A hurricane named after my grandma. And it's deeper than that, but we don't need to go there. But yeah, I felt like grandma came to visit, came to like tap me on the ass one time for something I did.
Did not tell you not to, but so what got me was, as you were in Cabo, you were still responding to your fans and you were trying to keep a cool head, but sitting in the hotel room, hearing the hurricane outside your door whistle and be cool, that took some courage. When you were in Cabo and you knew it was coming, what was your response? Because you were there with all your family, like it was a family, we gonna get away kind of thing.
Me and my mom and my two daughters, so it was just the four of us girls, and we're all hella like 5. Well, I guess my younger daughter's 5'3", but the rest we're like 5'2", 5'1", and 5 feet. We're all hella little, tiny. And then like the front door got broken open by the hurricane, and my mom and I are like tying a strap around the door and trying to like yank it closed. I ended up getting yanked by the wind into the wall, and I had a huge bruise on my leg from that.
Ew.
Yeah, it was crazy. But what was crazy was when they told us about the hurricane, it was still obviously in the ocean, and they were like, it's a Category 4. That's a huge hurricane. So I was like, oh, okay. But then by the time it reached land, it was only a Category 1. But the way it was smacking, I was like, if this is a Category 1, I can't even imagine a 2, let alone a 5. You know, like, that was me. It was crazy.
Well, bravo for being such a brave spirit, because I don't know if I'd have been able to been on the gram talking about. I'd have been on my knees.
I was on live. I was really like talking to people.
I saw it. That's why I'm like, what the hell is she doing? Like, is she really in a hurricane? You start hearing the whistling behind. I'm like, she really in a hurricane, but she literally talking to people. I'm like, I was like, she need to shut the fuck up and start worrying about what's going on. But she was like,
I mean, what was I supposed to do? Go outside and be like, stop hurricane? Like, I can't let life stop.
But when you hit me with, we're finally getting out of here, I was like, amen.
Right.
Because you had me a little worried. But still.
Everyone was. I'm sorry I worried everyone, but I was worried too. I was scared as hell.
But still, you wanted to handle business. You were still talking about, because we had you scheduled for the next Thursday after that. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to be there. And I'm like, you know what? Hold on. Why don't we go ahead and push that back? Because you just been in a hurricane.
Yeah, and I was still going to come because I wasn't going to flake on you.
Nah.
But when you said that, I was like, cool.
I was like, there's no way I can have Shorty on here after a fucking hurricane.
Right.
We're going to have to reschedule. We did the reschedule. And then the week that I had you rescheduled, I came in and my board
died.
Dead. It didn't just die. It was dead. I came in, it was off. I was like, what the hell? I'm trying to flip switches. I'm unplugging. I'm hitting everything. I'm like, okay, let me call her, let her know. Hey, got to reschedule, because I didn't want you to drive all the way here and it not be working. So now you're going to be in my office, in my station, cussing me the fuck out, talking about, you could have let me know. Then I'm like, it's bad. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and push it back. But we're here. I love the fact that you showed up. And tonight we're going to let you show out. So let's go ahead and get into your first song that we have. Let the people really hear what I'm so excited about. So Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is hype-radio.com, and the show that you're listening to now is called Drip Sessions. Tonight, we are honored to have a tremendous singer, such a free spirit and a great soul, come on and perform some of her blessings live for you. Tonight, I introduce you to Miss Stacey Angela. We're going to let her take it over.
Can I take a sip of tea?
You sure can. It's your world. We're here
Okay.
just wandering.
Yeah, and I definitely stopped smoking this week just for this.
We so appreciate you.
But you better believe I have some already rolled in the car waiting.
Hey, you got to take care of what you got to take care of, shawty. But here we go.
So this song is called All For You. This is actually unreleased. Open my eyes, and then I see you. I'm in my favorite place, with my favorite view. High off the weed, high off the sex, legs over you while we trying to get some rest. I know we got things to do. Every time you tell me come through, you know it's about to be a whole mood. It's all for you. Yeah, it's all for you. Can we run it back one time? Don't wanna leave until we see the sun shining. So pick me up again, we're getting so intense. I ain't never had it like this. Whoa, sweet thing. Ain't nothing like the time we spend. Every time you tell me come through, you know it's about to be a whole mood. It's all for you. Yeah, it's all for you.
Yeah, they know better. You see I'm on the show, you won't call. Jeez.
Time?
Ooh. Phone call threw me off, sorry.
It's okay. And this song is called Time. This is off my On My Way EP, produced by Joy Riser. Shout out my brother Joy Riser.
Joy Riser don't play.
Too late, too long, caught up in the middle at the wrong time. Can't right, you're wrong. Shoulda did it better when you had time. Caught up in the middle at the wrong time. Shoulda did it better when you had time. This is way too much. Think I gotta let you go. Too bad we gotta end this show. It's better that I let you know. I got an attitude for a reason. I don't wanna play that role. If it's true, I can see it. Or it's time I hit that road. It's hurting me. It cuts so deep. Too late, too long, caught up in the middle at the wrong time. Can't right, you're wrong. Shoulda did it better when you had time. I know my ladies feel that. Caught up in the middle at the wrong time. It's been a wrong time a lot of times. Shoulda did it better when you had time. And I'm not sorry if I'm way too blind. It's clear to me that I'm too much, but I got attitude for a reason. I don't wanna hear it right now. Proof is here, you wanna see it? Cause I'm trying to figure this out. Cause it's hurting me. It cuts so deep. Too long, caught up in the middle at the wrong time. Can't right, you're wrong. Shoulda did it better when you had time. Caught up in the middle at the wrong time. Shoulda did it better when you had time. Oh, okay.
I told you.
Is this your shit?
I told you. Some of the songs you sent me. This is the one. This is called ITM. Now, what does ITM stand for? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Stacey Angela.
I was a little nervous. Ooh.
It's okay. It's okay. You sounded great.
Thank you.
Now, let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit.
Yeah, ITM means in the moment.
Now, like I said, you all over Hype Radio. This is a new addition to Pillow Talk. And this song is called In the Moment. This song fits. This is one of them songs that made me fall in love with you, because I'm a fan now. I'm a true fan. Because it is rare that I find, I love R&B. I love hip hop. I love my hip hop, love it to death, but I was raised on that R&B. And for whatever reason, R&B kind of like moved out the way for a while. But with artists like yourself, I see R&B is angrily knocking on that door, getting ready to donkey kick it in. So thank you for that. Now, I'm still taken away. I finally got Stacey Angela to perform. Wow.
I know. Oh my God.
Wow. It's amazing.
And, you know, I just have to say, that's my first time performing to just the instrumental. Usually I have show mixes with all the background vocals, but I felt like I needed to step out of that box, number one. Number two, it makes me have to sing it the way that it's on the track when I have all the background vocals. So,
Yes.
you know, I was
You
doing
hit everything you were
something
supposed to at the right peak and everything, so it's amazing. It's a little warm here with these lights and everything.
Yeah,
but
it's okay.
yeah, this is the problem you have when you're being interviewed by a dude, as my mama said, darkest night without a moon or a star. Shout out Wesley Snipes. We still ruling, bruh. Appreciate you. Light skin is out. Forget that.
Right.
But
I'm matching with my
yeah, you know. But like I said, you happen to be interviewed by a dark skinned dude. My bad. I apologize.
Okay.
Not really. Here we are. Now, you've been doing music since 13. Father is a guitar maker.
a luthier. That's the technical term.
I learned something right now. A luthier.
Yes.
Is mom in the music?
Absolutely not. Mom can't. Sorry, Mom. I think she's listening. Mom cannot sing. She wants to.
Mom, I didn't do that to set you up. That was all her.
She actually, so it's funny, when I started releasing music, and I mean, obviously she's known I could sing over the years, but I still kind of I actually hid it from people for a long time. I've been very connected in music because I have really bad stage fright. You can ask anybody that knew me 10 years ago. I used to sing covers in the dark on Instagram, the 15-second videos. I'd be in the dark. But my mom always, she says she always wondered where I got my voice from, as if she didn't know my dad had anything to do with music. But yeah. What's going through your mind?
I had to step off site because you sung covers in the dark.
In the dark.
That is some serious stage fright.
Mm-hmm.
You're so great. Why are you hiding? Why were you hiding your gift? Did you not believe in yourself? Or because the stage fright thing, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. you've been all around the world. You town business. Pops was a musician. Mom had to be a beast to deal with Pop as a musician. So, what is it? It can't be stage fright.
It was definitely stage fright. And this is messed up, but it started, I know exactly when it started. I don't remember how old I was when this happened, but I was in the car with my mom, her boyfriend, and his friend.
Okay.
And we were going, I can't remember if we were going like up to the snow or if we were going to ski or something. I don't know. We were going somewhere, and I was in the back seat with my mom's boyfriend's friend. And it was when Madonna had dropped Frozen, that album. Right, it was in the 90s. Madonna had dropped Frozen, and she had this one song on there called Om Shanti, and it was like in a whole different language, and I didn't know what it was saying, but you know when you hear the sounds of things, you can mimic the sounds. So I was in the back seat with my headphones on, couldn't hear myself, and I was just singing this song that was in a whole nother language, and the friend like kind of grabbed my headphones and was like, he basically told me I sounded terrible and asked me to stop, which I'm sure I did. I probably did sound really terrible, but as a little kid and as someone that loves music and loves to sing, hearing that broke my heart. I was like, oh, and it made me never want to sing in front of anybody ever again.
Well, let me go ahead and stop you there. Do you remember his name?
Yeah, but I don't want to say it because my mom's still friends with him and he's a good guy. I don't.
Check this out. I don't know who you are. I don't give a.
I was probably like 8 when that happened.
How you gonna tell an 8-year-old you sound?
Because I'm in the backseat going.
You lightweight and hater, bruh. For to tell an 8-year-old you sound. You tell an 8-year-old baby, you know what? Maybe that's not your song.
Right.
Let's try a different song. You told.
But I don't think he realized how much I love music and how much that actually impacted me to the point where I still remember that shit.
Well, we're gonna say this. Don't you feel like an asshole now because the person who you said sounded horrible is really, really, really killing it. And you could have been a fuse to get her on board a lot sooner than she did. So, nameless person who we won't give up the name, because if we give up the name, I'm saying it. Right? See me if you want to. I don't give a damn. But you a real hater for that shit. But we thank you because that probably pumped her up to even become a better singer later on, because she still remember your punk ass sitting in the back seat hating me. Sorry, I'm just gonna put it out. Now, we're gonna stop talking about the hater with your hating ass. What is next for Miss Stacey Angela?
So I have ideas that I put together. I don't want to divulge too much, but I want to put out like. No, I'm not gonna say that. I have some projects in the works, and there's a few different names for them, and they're gonna have a certain amount of songs, and they're all gonna have a certain mood, and then they're in a sequence and progressive.
Okay. Well, with that being said, on some of the music that I've been listening to that you put out, you don't just sit in an R&B lane. You sound like there was one song, I can't remember the name of it.
My love.
Is that kind of like an Afro beat kind of thing? Was that something because it was fun to do, or that was something that you had already planned to do?
No, I never really planned to do a certain kind of song. It's just if I hear a beat and it moves me, I can write to it right away. And
Okay.
that song specifically, the mood of it, it made me feel really good. And my instant idea when I heard that song was like, I'm gonna write a song to my inner child, all of the things that I needed to hear as a little girl. But then as I was writing it, it started turning into also a message to my kids, my 2 daughters, and then also really to any little girl that needs to hear a positive message.
Like the little 8-year-old girls in the back
Right.
seat that your punk ass hated on.
Literally, that's who the song was too. That's why the first line is, "Girl, I can tell that you doubt your worth, but I can see your beauty." Because at this point, looking back, I can see the beauty in my inner child. But at a certain point, my inner child was like crushed, and I doubted myself. And
Your fault. Hater. Okay.
that, among other things that I went through as a child.
We gonna keep that
Right.
where it is.
Right.
That's not worthy for here, but still you was a hater, bastard. But so now when you hit 8 times platinum on one of these projects that you have coming out, and music is giving you the blessing to be able to do something after music, what is that thing supposed to be for Miss Stacey Angela?
After music?
After
Or
music.
during?
We can say during?
Yeah, because I'm the kind of person, I do a million different things, you know, like, I know I should probably stick to music, but in all reality, like, I'm a dental assistant, I'm a licensed dental assistant, I'm a licensed esthetician, I work another job that I'm not going to say, nothing bad, but I just don't want to tell people where I work.
Please, because then they be at your job looking for autographs, paparazzi, the whole shit. We don't need that. Go ahead.
You know, I have my kids, I have a business called Hella Creations, I hand make things, and I had done another radio interview close to here with Yee.
That's Little Big Sis. Go ahead and say Mickey, 360.
Okay, Mickey, MC Yee, yay!
Love Little Big Sis.
And I made her some of the things, because, you know, I hand make things, so I made her like earrings with her logo
Was that the
on
bamboo
them.
earring with the logo on it?
They weren't bamboo earrings.
With the
but
gold and...
No.
Okay.
Because I make things out of epoxy resin, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I made her 2 pairs of earrings that glow in the dark with her logo on them. I made her a rolling tray. I made
saw
her
the tray.
Yeah, and I made her a roach clip, just a bunch of stuff. So I handmade things. So that's something I want to be a part of me being an artist. Like, I'm an artist all the way around.
Mhm.
I want to make my own merch, and everything is one of a kind. You know,
Say
so
less.
it's like when you buy that, you're the only person that has that. Of course, I want shirts and t-shirts and all that stuff.
Of course.
But I want to hand make a lot of my merch and make it special. So,
Okay. Well, I'm a big square. I'm not as cool as Yee. So I'm going to need something else done in epoxy. I'm just saying.
right. I mean, the trays, you don't have to use it as a rolling tray. It could
Yeah,
be,
but everybody gonna be here trying to take my tray. I'm like, man, you don't put my shit down. It's gonna be a problem situation. But you know, shout out to the artistic side of you. Now, being in that whole artistic, that whole vibe, is there anything that you do community based?
honestly, not really. I probably should, but I mean, so there's this one place in Oakland that I like to go to, and I haven't been there in a while. Shout out the Artist Retreat. I am gonna go back and visit them soon. I support local artists.
That's big in itself.
Right, as a community thing. But in the community, no, honestly, I don't have time. I work a lot, and I have my kids, and I drive a lot. So it's hard for me to have extra time to do things when I'm trying to survive in California. With $5 gas.
If that shit don't hurt and change,
It will.
I swear for God, is a problem.
Thank God I'm vegetarian, because meat is expensive.
I'm not vegetarian. Meat expensive than a motherfucker, and I like eating big.
Right.
But the vegetarian ain't too cheap either. Cause y'all gotta have certain vegetables to go with certain things. Question:
Yeah.
what the fuck is tofu?
Tofu, do you know what edamames are?
Yes, love those when I go to a sushi restaurant and I get a dragon roll that's got meat on it.
Okay, so edamames
Yep.
are also called soybeans.
Okay.
When you smash them up and they're fermented, that's
Okay.
tofu.
Okay, I've seen tofu in the store.
Mm-hmm.
And tofu is that thing that you see in the refrigerator at the store, and you start poking it.
Yeah, it looks like a sponge.
Cause you're like, what the fuck is this? And it's cold and it's soft and
Just
mushy.
squished up edamame. That's all it is.
Stacey, go ahead and keep that. I'm from Georgia. A pig has to dress up as a chicken to walk by me. Cause if I know you're a pig and he big enough, oh, he's on the plate tomorrow morning.
You know, huff and puff and blow
Oh,
his house
what?
down.
What? Chase a pig down, fry him up, cut him up, We talking bacon in the morning with grits and eggs, and then in the afternoon you get that slab of the ham shank, and and then dinner, everything in gravy. And I'm from the South.
And you wrap everything with bacon, don't you?
Oh my God.
So I used to make bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, of course, those are common. But my best friend, shout out Tiffany, she makes bacon wrapped dates. And when I've only been vegetarian for 4 years, so that was like my favorite thing to eat and make for a while. So you take a date, cut it in half, put blue cheese in it. Mind you, I hate blue cheese, it's disgusting. But you put blue cheese in the date, wrap it with bacon, and stick it in the oven, and it is the most flavorful, best shit ever that you would never think even tastes good.
Yeah, because bacon, I've had dates.
Mm-hmm.
Dates are good.
And so you got the sweet,
Yep.
and then you got the savory from the bacon,
Yep.
and then you got the blue cheese, which kind of is like right down the middle, and just
What the hell was she on when she came up with this invention?
I don't know.
'Cause
Maybe it was her mom.
none of that goes together.
Right.
But I
it
bet
works.
you it smacks
It's
though.
so good.
Ooh.
It's almost like caramelizing your bacon.
Well, next time you come through, nudge Tiffany one time and bring a plate with you.
I can make them. I still make meat. Like my kids still eat meat. I still cook
She
for them.
just told on herself. So next time we see you, we want a buffet.
Yeah, I cook. Oh man, lasagna is like one of my favorite things to make. Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Lasagna, tacos.
we have the singing, the cooking, the mother extraordinaire. You are the poster child of a perfect woman.
Why? Thank you.
Because a lot of women don't know how to microwave water these days.
Why
When
would
you
even
burn
microwave
cereal, it's a problem.
Did you say
Like,
burn
oh
cereal?
yeah, some of these women out here.
What, like oatmeal cereal?
Not hating on you ladies, but be able to cook something. You be able to at least cook what I cook. Because I was taught, my mama told me, once you can see over the stove, you got to start learning how to cook.
Yeah, my kids cook.
I don't understand these people who don't know how to cook.
I don't either. How do they eat?
I got a partner who's my brother I love to death. This motherfucker is the king of DoorDash.
Oh yeah. I actually have a friend that burned coffee before. But I've never even drank coffee.
I haven't either, but I know how to make coffee.
Yeah, I know how to with the thing, and then you put the coffee and then the water and.
Oh, you burn coffee? That's talent. Damn.
Literally a talent.
Damn. But we gonna get off that because you may not be able to leave. You talk about you cooking and singing and everything all in the kitchen while you. Woo. Woo. Okay, so are we expecting a Christmas album? Are we expecting a new album? And if so, when's this new project coming out? Because I got to be on top of it. I got to have you here. I want to do world premiere on it, so I need to know what it is so I can start bugging you again. More so than I do now.
So I have a couple singles that I want to drop before these projects I was talking about.
Okay.
Just to kind of, fill that time in between. All For You is one of them.
Which is a great song, by the way.
Thank you. And then technically the other single actually just got released on a compilation recently, but I haven't released it myself and I would like to. So that's another one that I will release at a certain point. Christmas, nah. I don't like Christmas music. I'm sorry. I'm a Scrooge. My kids beg me for a Christmas tree every year.
I keep having to drop this microphone because you keep smacking me in the face with shit. Why do the kids gotta beg you for a tree?
I'm just not hella festive. I'm just every day. So why does it have to be extra special that day?
Okay, babies. There will be a tree here in the office.
Well, we have
that y'all can come and join.
We have a fake tree, but
everybody got a fake tree.
But they want a real tree.
Oh, y'all tripping.
See? Okay.
Real trees, they die. You got needles everywhere. You got sap. You got to bring it into the house.
We have cats.
your tree ain't gonna smell the same with a cat.
Oh no, they don't do that. They're clean. That's a
Cat-
dog.
Dogs mark territory, but cats is sick with it too. And you can look at a dog and be like, get yours on. A cat is gonna look at you like,
Oh
do
no,
the
not my cat. I go like this, and my cat goes running. He knows.
That means your cat done been hit a couple times.
No.
Lesson learned. Like my mom always said, a hard head make a soft ass. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Now, Miss Stacey Angela, it has been an honor and an absolute joy to have you here on my platform to elevate me to a whole nother level because you are next level in this game.
Thank you.
If somebody out there who needs your magic to help out something of their project or their music or whatever the case may be, could you please let the people know how they can get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of my manager, Corey.
She went to business. She ain't playing with y'all.
Right. And also just come hard. Just make sure when you come to me, come hard. Come with a couple options. And yeah, because I want to be a part of something that's dope. I'm not just going to hop on anything. And I don't mean that in no like messed up way. But
You can mean it in a messed up way. Why would you want to be on some trash? I'll say it for her. She don't want to be on. Don't come with no weak shit. Stop playing. Don't waste her time.
yeah,
Because she
just
ain't
come
dealing
with,
with you.
come with a couple options. And, and then just get a hold of my manager. And then we can do business.
There it is there. Miss Angela, I want to say thank you again. I definitely wanted to extend out the situation that Hype Dash Radio is now home to Miss Stacey Angela. Anytime you want to reach out, anything you want to talk about, anything you want played first, we've been connecting now for about a month or so, I do believe. You got my information. I am at your beck and call.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support and for having me on
Oh,
here.
off the rip. Now we gonna stick around. We gonna take a couple pictures. We gonna get you signed the wall. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Drip Sessions. And by the way, this has been the first Drip Sessions after a very long time. Shout out to Ja for starting this up here on hype-radio.com. We gonna get up out of here now because Miss Angela needs to go ahead and take some pictures with me that I can cherish and remember for all my days. And we gonna chop it up a little bit, talk a little business with the manager and the manager. Again, this is hype-radio.com. Make sure you follow us on the gram at Hype. It's Hype Radio. Hype Radio is real. We're everywhere.
Hype-radio.com. Go when you don't want to put the radio on in your car, you don't know what you want to
Tell
play.
them, Ma. Tell them.
Hit the listen now and it'll scroll down and then you hit the play button. And it's just radio all day, but it's dope music.
It's literally the music that you want to hear without the bullshit, because I don't like bullshit.
Yeah. who likes
So
bullshit?
we about here. We gonna get on to this business and chop it up a little bit. But once again, thank you very much for coming on. Hugs. I got to get to finally do this. I'm so happy. And we gonna get up out of here. Y'all be safe.